we're rolling. Okay, so hello everybody. So this is my first so what we're going to be talking about today, I figured I'd start off my vlogging with a really, just like a quick topic that I feel like a lot of people have been talking about lately, and a lot of people are kind of wondering, like what this thing is and what it does, and especially like the old school people are a little bit confused and skeptical about it. So I figured we'd go over it together so you could see my firsthand experience, and how awesome this product really is. I am really not famous, so I'm not being paid to sponsor any of these products, which I wish I would be, but I'm not. So let's move right on. And also, I don't know if I have to blot this logo out. Like I said, not famous, so don't know. So this is a company called Bikey, and they sell bikes. So let's move on. So today we're going to be talking about what I have on my arm right here, which not the tattoos, people. We're going to be talking about this right here, which is called, it goes by a few names. So the first one, the most common brand that makes this is Tegaderm. The second is Second Skin. The third is Tegaderm. And there is one more that I cannot remember. But so today we're going to be using the Next Care Tegaderm, and that's what we're going to be going over and reviewing. So it looks like this right there. That's it. So I'll read you what the box says. So the box says ideal for abrasions, cuts, minor burns, blisters, and post-surgical excisions. Seals out water, dirt, and germs to help prevent infection. It's gentle on skin. The back says ideal for protecting reddened or fragile skin, dressing and secure IV catheters or other tubing. Waterproof, seals out water, dirt, and germs, allows moisture to escape and oxygen to enter. 7-day wear, stays in bath and shower, flexes and moves with body for great comfort, and it's hypoallergenic. So many of you are like, well, okay. Well, thanks for telling us about the product, but what are we going to be doing with it? So this product is really popular right now on the tattoo market because a lot of tattoo artists are now adding this product into their aftercare routines. So what this does is you get a new tattoo, you put this on, and then basically you leave it on for 4 to 7 days. When you take it off, the tattoo is healed, and you just apply cream, and that's the end of your tattoo healing stage process. So for those of you that have gotten tattoos before Tegaderm was a thing, you guys know that the tattoo healing process used to be extensive. It used to be kind of gross, and it was very high maintenance. Like, you needed to wash the tattoo 3 times a day, put Aquaphor on it another 3 times a day, and always continuously make sure that it's not getting bumped, hit, scratched, dirty, or anything like that. And if you're like me and you have tattoos on the arm, that's really hard to do because you use your arm for everything. So it was kind of like one of those things where it was a hit or a miss how your tattoo was going to heal. You could either hit it on something, mess up the ink while the ink is still fresh, and then you have like what looks like a blowout in the line work, or you could accidentally get it dirty and not wash it, and then you're dealing with an infection. And like I said, if you work 8-hour work days, it's really hard to keep on top of cleaning your tattoo. So the reason why I like this, I had gotten about 2 or 3 tattoos, and on my third one, my artist said to me, I have this new thing, and it's called Tegaderm. It's basically like a second skin. You wrap it on, it allows the tattoo to heal. You skip the scabbing process. When you take the Tegaderm off, then your tattoo is now healed. And I, of course, I didn't believe him, but he's a tattoo artist, so I was like, okay, put it on me. Let's see what happens. And that was with this guy right here, my Orca, and I used it. It was like the coolest thing in the world. I literally kept it on for 7 days. I took it off, and the tattoo was healed. There was no scabbing process. There was no leaking process, or I skipped the whole second to third week of tattoo healing. I just skipped it, and the tattoo had just healed in a week. And as you can see, it did fine. That's my Orca right there. I'll move him closer. So as you can see, he did fine, and he came out really good. So essentially after that I started using it on all of my tattoos. And basically, like, why it works so good is because it's called through a process called wet healing, as opposed to dry healing. So dry healing is when you're not putting anything on the tattoo, you're adding lotion to moisturize it, but for the most part you're letting the air get out the wound to heal it. When you're letting air get out a wound to heal it, it has to go through a scabbing process, which is really annoying. It looks really gross, and then a lot of people that don't have tattoos wonder if your tattoo is infected for like a week, but little do they know that everybody's healing tattoo that dry heals, it does that. So basically, this thing right here is you're going to be doing something called wet healing, where you're using the moisture that's already in your skin, all the vitamins and nutrients that come out of the oils in your skin. The Tegaderm, the Sanaderm, and the Second Skin is using those oils to heal the tattoo. So it's wet healing, and it's really, really awesome. It made it go by like really super fast, and honestly, like all my tattoos that I had dry healed look 15 times worse than the ones that had wet healed, because like a lot of the time, you guys know, if a tattoo scab's over and you rip the scab off, you could also rip the ink out of it, and I've done that multiple times with my tattoos. I have a good example of it right here with the one I got in the Dominican Republic. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is like right here, on the E at the end right there, there's a little bit of ink missing. That was because the scab fell off, and it took the ink with it. And then I also have another one over here, right there, where the ink came out because the scab fell off and the ink came with it. So it just makes it so much easier. If you do wet heal your tattoo, you're not going through the scabbing process, so you're not running the risk of like your ink coming out when the scab comes off. The second thing that's really awesome about this is I'm a swim coach, and I'm also the manager of a swim school, so I do spend a lot of time in the water. So it was really important for me to be able to still get tattoos, which I love. It's like a passion of mine, but also be able to go in the water. So like this right here makes it super easy. It's 100% waterproof, so you can swim with this on and nothing will happen to the tattoo. It will heal correctly. And no water is going to get at the tattoo. No bacteria is going to be able to get at it. It's just like, it's magic, people, magic. So this time around with my two new additions right here on this arm, I went and got the Tegaderm because I heard that it was like the same thing as the Sanaderm. And the Sanaderm, for those of you that don't know, you can only buy it in like 2-yard rolls, and like I think nobody on the face of the planet can fit enough tattoos on their body to need a 2-yard long roll of Sanaderm. So we went and we got this Tegaderm. So Sanaderm, if you see this video, please make little tiny patches like Tegaderm does, because I would buy Sanaderm because I was more comfortable with them, but now I found out that this works just as well. The only thing I don't like about the Tegaderm is it is a little bit more sticky than the Sanaderm. Like the Sanaderm was really easy to peel off, whereas this one, it's kind of not that easy to peel off, and it does hurt the tattoo a little tiny bit. But you're not supposed to take it off until the tattoo is healed. So 4 to 7 days. So it looks like this. So what you do, this is like one little pouch, one little spot. So what you do, I don't need to change this right now, but what you do is you're going to take this, open it, and then put it on the tat, and then you peel off the dressing, and this stays on the skin. So the routine that comes along with this, generally you're supposed to not take it off, but if you do have to take it off at any given point in time, what you want to do is you want to wash the tattoo with unscented, unfragranced Dove or Dial soap, and then you want to go ahead and dry it completely and then put the Tegaderm back on. Do not put lotion on the tattoo if you are changing the Tegaderm dressings. Once again, we are wet healing our tattoos. We do not need to apply lotion. If anything, I can see maybe an infection starting if you lotion it and then put the Tegaderm on, because you're trapping the lotion inside of the dressing and then it can't like evaporate or anything like that. It's just going to sit on your tattoo. And I can't imagine that being good for a tattoo. So no lotion, nothing like that. I seen one girl do a review on the Tegaderm and she put rubbing alcohol on her new tattoo before she put the Tegaderm on. That just seems insane. I literally, I seen this video, guys, and I was like, what is she doing? And she's like, it burned a little bit. Like, It's rubbing alcohol and you're putting it in your open tattoo. What did you think was going to happen? It was going to smell like flowers? No. So, um, I wouldn't recommend using Tegaderm with rubbing alcohol, but that's just me. I would recommend basically using it for anything that you would need in terms of like you cut your leg open on a chain link fence and you're running the risk of a tetanus, then yes, pour rubbing alcohol on that wound. But a brand new tattoo that you're just like that is healing, I can't see rubbing alcohol as helping that new tattoo. Like rubbing alcohol does help sometimes, like in the case of my nose ring right here, where I had a perpetual infection for like 4 months and I couldn't get it to go away. And I eventually just started pouring rubbing alcohol on it, which did make the infection go away. I will do a story time on that if you guys need it. But rubbing alcohol is like a last ditch effort to clear an infection from something. It is not like something you just throw all over your body and like think that a tattoo is not going to take effect from rubbing alcohol, because it will. So what I recommend doing is just you washing it with like Dove soap and then putting the Tegaderm on it. I don't recommend using rubbing alcohol. I think that if anything, it's going to dilute your color in your tattoo because it's really, really harsh and it's really, really intense. So I don't recommend doing that. So what you do is you wash it, and then you put this on, and you leave it on for 4 to 7 days, and you take it off, and the tattoo is healed, and there's no scabbing, there's no like itching, burning. You're not running the risk of it getting hit or anything like that. So it's just super easy, and it's just a great way to heal your tattoo. So that's my review of the Second Skin. Whatever brand you want to use, they all do the same thing. I think that it's super awesome, and I am really excited that like there's now a way to heal tattoos that isn't extensive and isn't really annoying and isn't super intrusive into your daily routine. So yeah, I think it's awesome. So you guys should definitely, if anybody's getting inked out there, I would definitely go pick up a box of this. It's just the best way to do it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you guys come back for more. Even though I don't have any more ideas at the moment, hopefully I will in the future. Bye-bye.